Good evening. Sarawak has made history as the first state in Malaysia to develop international schools owned by the state government, thereby expanding access to world-class quality education for children across the state. Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Dato' Abang Openg said that a total of 5 international schools have been developed under Yayasan Sarawak, with 2 of them located in Petrajaya and 12-mile Kuching already in operation. According to him, the initiative reflects the state government's long-term commitment to strengthening human capital through high-quality education of international standards regardless of students' socio-economic backgrounds.
Dalam dasar kita hendak memberikan ilmu yang secukup-cukupnya kepada anak-anak Sarawak yang mempunyai potensi, tidak kira latar belakang mereka ataupun tidak kira social status mereka, sama ada dari keluarga yang berpendapatan rendah, keluarga yang berpendapatan pertengahan, ataupun keluarga yang mempunyai keupayaan. Kerana pada hemat saya, kalau kita nak membangunkan masyarakat kita yang mempunyai piawai ataupun standard antara bangsa, mereka mesti mempunyai ilmu yang terkini, tahap antara bangsa. That is the foundation for you to build your country.
He was speaking at the official opening ceremony of the Yayasan Sarawak International Secondary School YSISS here on Saturday. The Sarawak Premier added that the adoption of the Cambridge syllabus in these international schools is intended to expose students to international standards while opening pathways for them to compete at the global level. However, he explained that in addition to using the Cambridge syllabus, namely the International General Certificate of Secondary Education, IGCSE, the school also adheres to national education policies which require students to sit for subjects such as Bahasa Melayu, History, and Moral Education or Islamic Education under the Sijil Pelajaran Malaysia SPM examinations. Meanwhile, when asked by reporters about the status of international schools in Miri and Bintulu, Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari revealed that one project has already entered the implementation stage while another remains at the planning stage.
Sekarang di bawah construction, di Miri will be somewhere in Berkenu, Beraya. Under construction mula, tenda dah diputuskan dan begitu juga di Bintulu. Then we have 5 international school dan satu ya lagi under planning.
In a related event, Sarawak could significantly enhance the accuracy of localized weather forecasting should the state succeed in operating its own satellite in outer space. Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari said that conventional weather forecasting methods currently in use remain too general and insufficiently precise in terms of location, making preparation and planning at the local level more challenging.
In other words, you cannot predict now. Dan kita berkendakkan cara baru untuk melihat weather. You need what? Satellite. Advanced satellite that can pinpoint what will happen in one place. Kalau itu berlaku, apa yang kita buat? Kita mesti mempunyai satelit kita di angkasa lepas.
He further explained that satellite technology has undergone significant transformation and no longer relies solely on large-scale conventional satellites, but instead leverages low Earth orbit LEO technology and nanosatellites known as CubeSats. As part of efforts to develop local expertise, the Sarawak government has introduced an aerospace faculty at University ICATS, a state-owned university, enabling Sarawakian students to directly pursue studies in aerospace science and satellite technology.
Kenapa kita berkehendakkan anak Sarawak mempelajari mengenai dengan ilmu angkasa luas? Dan akhirnya mudah-mudahan dapat membina CubeSat. Kita hantar ke angkasa luas dan image, you can capture image and what is available di Earth. Ini ekonomi baru ni. Kita tahu di mananya gunung, di mananya laut, di mananya tanah yang memiliki potensi, the structure of our earth, and what we can plan on that particular area daripada satellite.
No announcement on the date for the 13th Sarawak State Election, PRN, will be made in the near future. Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari said that although a state election must be held once the term of the Sarawak Legislative Assembly Dun comes to an end, there is currently no pressing need to do so in the immediate future.
Mula habis tu, terpaksa habis.
Rangkaiannya berapa tahun tu?
Ni lah tahu,
Rangkaiannya bila?
hitung je kita. Okay.
Akan diumumkan? Akan diumumkan kelak kan?
Lagi lama.
He was queried by the media after officiating the opening of the Yayasan Sarawak International Secondary School, YSIS, here on Saturday. Previously, Works Minister and Gabungan Party Sarawak, GPS Secretary General, Dato' Sri Alexander Nantalinggi, had said that the Sarawak state election is expected to be held this year, but stressed that the determination of the date and month of its implementation remains the prerogative of the Sarawak Premier. For the record, the 12th Sarawak state election was last held on 18 December 2021, and Sarawak currently has 82 state legislative assembly seats. The construction of underpass, junction improvements, and the use of smart traffic light technology are among the key proposals currently being considered to reduce traffic congestion along Jalan Matang, in line with the rising number of vehicles and economic growth in the area. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Energy Transition and Water Transformation, Dato' Amar Fadilah Yusof, said the proposals are presently at a study stage by the Public Works Department, JKR, before any final decisions are made. According to him, once the studies are finalized, follow-up measures will be implemented to ensure the proposals can be realized in a phased and effective manner.
Premier sudah in principle melihat perkara tersebut, kita nangga jalan ada daripada jambatan Tan Sri Sulaiman, roundabout ya, yang akan masuk jalan tu, yang akan motong terus ke situ.
The Petrajaya Member of Parliament also explained that the increasing number of vehicles on the road reflects economic development and the improved purchasing power of the people. However, he stressed that the situation must be managed systematically to avoid placing excessive strain on existing infrastructure. In this regard, the use of technology such as the smart traffic light system has also been proposed for consideration by local authorities, including Kuching North City Commission, DBKU, and the Padawan Municipal Council, MPP. He added that the large number of junctions along the route also contributes to congestion. As such, closer cooperation with the traffic police needs to be strengthened to assess traffic flow, including the possible implementation of one-way systems at certain locations.
So banyak perkara lah yang kita kena nangga dalam perancangan the traffic tu. bukan aja dari segi fizikal jalan, kedua ialah dari segi sistem teknologi, ketiga ialah sifat kita pun, sikap. Kalau sikap kita bagus, semua orang ada berhemah di jalan, saya akan berlaku bottleneck lah.
Sarawak has been entrusted with hosting a prestigious national-level sporting event, with Bintulu selected as the main venue for the 6th Special Olympics Malaysia Games, including to take place from 24th to 26 April 2026. Minister for Women, Early Childhood and Community Wellbeing Development, Dato' Sri Fatimah Abdullah, said Bintulu was chosen based on its level of preparedness and the availability of existing sports facilities capable of accommodating all 8 sporting events to be contested throughout the Games.
Dan insyaAllah semuanya akan diadakan di Bintulu, ya, dari segi kelengkapan, dari segi venue-nya kita telah lihat, oleh kerana Kuching kita tidak dapat mengadakan di Kuching disebabkan persiapan untuk ASEAN Games is going on, ya. So Bintulu has one of the dari segi fasiliti, cukup fasiliti untuk ke 88 jenis sokan.
She made these remarks during a press conference following the meeting of the Special Olympics Malaysia SOM Games 2026 Steering Committee here on Friday. Dato' Sri Fatimah also announced that the opening ceremony of the Games is scheduled for 25th April 2026, while the closing ceremony will take place on 26 April 2026. She explained that a total of 778 participants are expected to be involved, comprising athletes, coaches, officials, and volunteers from 11 states, including Sarawak as the host. Sarawak continues to strengthen its international standing as Kuching is chosen as Malaysia's port of call for the 50th edition of the Ship for Southeast Asian and Japanese Youth Program SSEAYP scheduled for January 2027. Sarawak Minister for Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development, Dato' Sri Abdul Karim Rahman Hamzah, stated that the program served as an excellent platform to provide exposure to both local and international youth. He emphasized its role in promoting interaction and the exchange of experiences among Southeast Asian youth.
But this is a good program to expose to our youth, not just the incoming youth, our youth also too, for them to interact together with the foreign youth, youth from other nations in Southeast Asia, as well as from Japan.
He made these remarks during a press conference following a courtesy call from the Director General of the National Youth and Sports Department, JBS, Azura Abidin, on Friday. Kuching is one of 3 main destinations for the 2027 program alongside Cambodia and the Philippines. This marks the first time Sarawak has been selected as a stopover location since the program's inception in 1974. And that's the English edition with me, Nicholas Zechariah Boni. More news can be found in our official portal, ucas.sarawak.gov.my, and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. Ending the UCAS Bulletin with highlights from the opening ceremony of the Yayasan Sarawak International Secondary School in Kuching on Saturday. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.